Hi everyone, welcome back to Return of the Nerd. Right, first of all, thank you to everybody who said happy birthday. It was my birthday yesterday. I didn't have a chance to celebrate. I was too busy with all the sales and all the new stock that came in, and I was managed to ship out like I think about 90% of all of the packages from the people who prepaid for the June items, which is good. So I'm on top of things. Today, Queenie and I will have a romantic meal, and we shall have some Shiraz Cabernet from South Australia, mate. So I'm going to have a bottle of red wine and a romantic meal, celebrate my birthday, and that is that. Yesterday, I'd stayed up really late, and I watched the first two episodes of The Acolyte. And obviously there's been a lot of negativity surrounding this show, people saying that it's woke and it's crap, and I just ignored that and just kind of, I mean, I don't disagree with the memes. I think it's okay to use humor, and you know, there's some pretty funny memes out there and stuff, but when it gets like really personal, I'm like, I'm not joining in, because it's not like the Disney sequels, okay? That like people got really nasty over those three sequel movies. I have to say, I watched the first two and I was surprised. I didn't think it would be that good. I mean, it didn't suck. It wasn't like amazing, you know. It's not as good as, say, Ahsoka or The Mandalorian season 1, but I've only had 2 episodes, and I enjoyed both episodes. I can only think of like one thing. There's only one thing about the show that I didn't like, and I'm not going to say it because there are people that haven't watched it yet. But if you haven't watched it, I do encourage you to watch it because it's actually pretty good. I think the figures for this, especially those Black Series figures, they're going to sell really well. The premise of the story is what really got me hooked, because I just didn't want to know, like I think I watched one trailer, that was it, and I didn't really want to know too much about the story or the characters. I just wanted to go in blind and then just, you know, have the experience. That's what I usually do with the Star Wars Disney shows. I don't like to read the articles on people's opinions, and you know, like, I don't read any of the behind the scenes stuff and get into the gossip. I just sit down with like a empty brain and I just watch it, and then I make my own judgment. But so basically, I like the premise of the story, which is talking about the Jedi think that they're indestructible, and they run the galaxy, they run the show, and they can do no wrong. They have the moral high ground. But a mistake has been made. There was a situation, an accident or whatever, something happened years and years ago in the past, and some Jedi were involved. A lot of innocent people died, and now someone is out for revenge, and they're killing Jedi. And it's really cool because you get this feeling that someone's killed a Jedi. How is that even possible? Because they're so powerful, and you know, the action in this is like really bloody fast. I mean, they reveal the Acolyte is revealed straight away. Like, you know who the Acolyte is. And that sets up, you know, the second episode. And obviously the Acolyte has a master who I think the director will keep hidden for many episodes, and we'll probably only find out who he, she, it is towards the end of the story. That part is a mystery. There's some kind of Sith entity out there, and that's pretty scary. That part's pretty scary. I liked it. I like that we don't know who this evil person is, and even the Acolyte themselves, if they wanted to reveal the identity of this Sith-like being, they wouldn't be able to. So the Jedi are on this hunt, on this investigation to try to figure out what the hell's going on. Yeah, I think that's a good story. We should go with that. And I would say it's not as violent as I think like younger kids and teenagers will probably enjoy this a lot more than Andor, because Andor was like super serious, like gritty drama, quite violent, a lot of walking and talking, and there's a lot of dialogue. There's not much pew pew and there's no lightsabers. Yeah, I think this will appeal to a very wide audience. So you guys can let me know in the comment section about the Acolyte, just based on episodes 1 and 2. Thumbs up, thumbs down, what do you think? And no spoilers, please, at the moment. Right, I just wanted to talk about what we got in store, because I had some figures show up today from the wholesalers. So the first one is the Spider-Man, the retro cardback Spider-Man. This is Carnage, having a bad hair day. So I got these in store now, so you can go check out my my site. And I also managed to hunt down these as well. I love this one, Marvel's Beast, the Uncanny X-Men. Love it. This guy, I like the jacket on this, really cool. So those are up, and these came in, which are nice. It fills up the whole screen. Yeah, so the Cal Kestis, Second Sister, and the Purge Trooper with the hammer, the Electro Hammer. So that 3-pack, I didn't realise it, but they come inside a shipper. Now, if you've ordered, I've had a bunch of people already prepay, so I will send that 3-pack tomorrow on Friday. In Taiwan, we're having a holiday. We're having it's a Dragon Boat Festival for 3 days, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. So I won't be able to ship until Tuesday. So that's why I'm anxious to get these out tomorrow on Friday, and then you guys, you know, the shipping won't get held up. So yeah, let me know if any of you guys want the 3-pack as well, because they're in store too. And then the other thing I needed to say is I've got more. I'm crazy. I already got another case of Ki-Aki-Mundi, all fresh. I think maybe I went a little bit too overboard on Aki-Mundi. There he is, Ki-Aki-Mundi. Look at that! Look at that head. All those wrinkles. Bring on the Wookiee memes, and also this guy, the Phase 1 Clone Trooper. So they come together in the same box. But I ordered extra Ki-Aki-Mundi because I knew that he was in there's a much higher demand than the Clone Trooper. I asked a question in my last video, and thank you to Lauren from the States who answered it very quickly. I'm going to have a look here. So he's put down, okay, Attack of the Clones, the Black Series line. Right, we've got that kind of burgundy colour, and it's weird because number 1, number 2, and number 5 are all Phase 1 Clone Troopers. Huh? I was like, Hasbro, what are you doing? So number 3 is Ayla, the Jedi, prequel Jedi, and number 4 is Aki-Mundi, and then number 6 is the Super Battle Droid, which hasn't come out yet, but it will come out very soon. But it's kind of weird that 1, 2, and 5 are all Phase 1 Clone Troopers. Now, is that like one of them is a lieutenant, or one of them is the 501st, so he has like a blue stripe, and the other one is just like this guy, you know, he's just a regular Phase 1 with no colouring, you know, marks whatsoever. But, you know, it's a bit cheeky, Hasbro, come on. I think you should expand the line and bring in some more characters. I mean, there are a ton of different characters from that film. Could you imagine Dexter from the diner, that guy? Imagine him in the Black Series with all the arms. That would be so cool. But if you have, let me see, today's question, right, in the comment section, if you're a Black Series or TVC collector, what character from Attack of the Clones that we haven't had already would you like Hasbro to make? Okay, that's a good question, I think, because there are tons. I mean, we've already had Jango Fett. We've had, like I said yesterday, we had Padawan, Anakin Skywalker. You know, when he goes back to Tatooine and his mother dies, and he slaughters the Tusken village, right? And it wasn't just the men, but the women and the children too, and I slaughtered them like animals. You know, like we have had Plo Koon, we've had Kit Fisto. Kit Fisto was another one that I love. That's such a great figure. But yeah, again, come on, there's tons of characters that we could include to Attack of the Clones, and I feel like you should make it up to us, Hasbro, because, you know, it was the anniversary of Attack of the Clones and you didn't do anything, so naughty, naughty. What can I talk about next? Right, next, just a quick video today. There is a live stream, right? So there was a G.I. Joe live stream, which I watched, which was pretty good. I'm going to do another video about G.I. Joe only, okay? Because I only got, my wholesaler only gave me half a list, and I was like, and I mentioned this in the last video, I was like, well, where's the rest? And then suddenly today, I'm like, oh, there it is. Pork belly and all the rest of them, you know, like Cobra Eel on card back, and I'm like, can you just give me one list? Surprise. So I'll do that in a separate video. And then just to remind everyone, I think it's tomorrow, because today, yeah, June the 6th. So tomorrow, June the 7th, there's another fan stream to talk about the HasLab project, which we all know is, it's been delayed, it's been put on hold. It's the Mos Eisley Cantina Bar. And I don't know why it's on hold, but I know someone was saying to me about, well, we've already had the TVC playset for the Navarra Cantina scene from The Mandalorian. So, you know, if it's HasLab, they've already brought that out. So this needs to be really a step up, and needs to be a lot bigger and a lot better than that. So, you know, maybe they're thinking the project needs some more. It's just not gonna sell well. We need to add more. I don't know. So we'll see what happens tomorrow with the fan stream. Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's kind of like we had the Jabba's Palace playset, right? And then, which is just really basic. It's just like three walls that slot together, right? And but then we had Bib Fortuna and Jabba's Palace with like all those accessories. That came out, was it last year? And that thing was totally incredible. I mean, that's kind of on par with a HasLab project, you know, that compared to a playset. They're not the same thing. So, you know, for Hasbro, it's kind of hard. You can't, if something's already come out as a playset and your HasLab is based on that, then you have to come up with very creative ways to make it look way more sophisticated, a lot better, because you're going to be charging a hell of a lot of money. And yes, this is a HasLab project. All right, so I'll see you in the next video, and I'm going to talk about G.I. Joe, okay, and all the new stuff that's coming out for July, because I need you guys to pre-order. I always, when I do the pre-orders, I always ask 1 month before. All right, that's it. That's my rule. I won't ever ask you to pay like 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months before a product comes out, because I did that last year and it's ludicrous and it doesn't work. So 1 month before the product is due for release, I think is fair for me to ask for you guys to prepay, and that's good. And that's the way I'm going to run my business. Website's coming along really well. Yeah, I'm working really hard. So don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and support me, please. I'm growing. That's good. Right, I shall see you in the next one. May the G.I. Joe and the Force be with you.